Mama loved to cook for her family. She always worked 5 days a week, and Sunday was her day to show us how much she loved us through our favorite foods. We always ate at the dining room table with glass plates and silverware. All food was in platters and bowls in the center of the table. No cell phones, house phones, just family togetherness. However, Mama never washed pots or pans or dishes. This was a chore for the children. I can still remember the bowls from the biscuit mix, the sticky rolling pin, frying pan, eggshells, not to include the glass plates and drinking glasses, coffee cups, and silverware from the table. To this day, I clean my pots as I cook, and so does my sister. I remember Mama with love.
When I was in my early 50s and my only grown daughter did not have any children, I got the empty nest syndrome. I told my husband I wanted to be a foster parent and adopt a little girl. He did not like the idea and said no. After a while, he came around and we went to the first meeting. We were late because we did not know exactly where the meeting was being held. We stayed for the meeting, but we decided to wait until the next full session began. When the next session was open, we went to the meeting every Thursday after work. It was a 4-month course. After we passed the screening and all that was required, we were now on the waiting list. One day at work, I received a call saying a 3-year-old blonde-headed little girl was available.
A kid named Sam. Sam's mother and father divorced when he was 2 years old, and his father never had any contact with him after that. Sam was a very, very abused child, and he was bullied a lot too. Sam didn't have no money, no clothes. Sam's clothes was raggedy, dirty, and holes. You know, all of these holes in his clothes. And so Sam, one day I was driving down the road, and Sam thought a rock hit my car. Wow!
Working with American Airlines, we went on what they call fam trips. And this was my last fam trip, was to St. Kitts and Nevis. And it helped us to understand the destinations that we flew to so we could share with our customers, okay? So this is about St. Kitts and Nevis.
When I was young, when we were young, my mom started to travel. And so she went to America, and she came back to Jamaica and decided to go off to London. Well, she went off to London, and a few months later, my dad followed her. We were all excited because, you know, leaving Jamaica to go to London is a big deal in those days. I mean, I'm 90 now, so I'm talking about when I was like about 14 or 12, something in that region. Anyhow, to go to London in those days, you had to go by the plane, which is 85 pounds from Jamaica, or by the ship, which is 75 pounds from Jamaica. When the travel service called to tell me that there's 75 pounds there for a ticket for one of us, my sister and myself, to go to London. And of course, you know me, I jumped right on it because I was ready. And 2 weeks on board the ship going to London, and I went to London. And while I was in London there, I studied and did all whatever I thought was required of me. And we got married, my husband and I, we got married. Well, right after we got married, I had a pain in my abdomen. The doctor said I needed surgery. And I found out that in London and in those